In this video I want to talk about installing LED mounting. Now here I have two different LEDs. This one here has absolutely no housing, it's just a light emitting diode. It's blue in color, 2-wire 12 volts. This one here is the old typical 3-volt car alarm LED, red with the housing on it. Okay. Now there's a couple different ways you can go about installing an LED. Now here's the old tried and true way of installing an LED is drill a hole about 3/16 of an inch or so and install your LED like so. And of course it's going to sit out off the dash a little bit, and that's just pretty much to be expected of what they're supposed to look like. Now here's what I call a flush mount LED, where you take a hole, and this one here is a little bit about a 1/4 inch or so. I actually don't have a measurement specifically for it because this one here I use the Dremel to create. And what you do is you install the LED from the back side, which enables you to do two things. One, it looks much more cool and custom. You can actually have it flat as you could ever want. You could actually adjust it in. You could even bring it out. It's all about how you want it to look. The farther you push it out, of course, the more intensity the light is going to get. And once that's done, you have a really cool look. I mean, way better than the old standby, in my opinion. And once that's done, you can always just take some rubber butyl, which is this stuff right here. If you don't have access to any of this stuff, we sell the stuff on our site. It's around 19 bucks a roll. Gets you a big 20-foot roll of it, and you can make anything you want out of this. And the way it works is like this. You just grab it in your fingers, sort of like Play-Doh. Go up to the area you're working on, and you can backfill it, which does two things. It keeps the light contained to where it's firing, and it also keeps this in place. Once it gets hard and hot and gooey and dries off, it actually becomes even more firm. And this is what, you know, the factories use for whenever they go through a firewall, or when they have a hole they create to go to one spot to the inside or outside of the vehicle. Rubber butyl is typically what that is and what it's used for. So you might want to check that on the site. And that's pretty much how it works. And just to show you how an LED looks when it's done in this respect, that's what the finished product looks like. Looks really nice, real slick, custom. This looks great in any car, motorcycle, whatever project it is that you're working on. And that's the trick. Now I want to show you another trick. If you actually already have one of these LEDs and you don't want to get involved, or you can't get involved in a 12-volt modifying or doing something like that, I'll show you another way you can actually do customizing with the LEDs you already have. It's not that hard to do either. Directed electronics LED, the red one I was talking about before for my demo, and you can see it's kind of got that, it's all sealed up, or so it looks, around that LED. So what you do is just take a needle nose, hold the wires as close as you can, hold it nice and firm, and just pull the two apart. You'll see what happens is the housing for the top of the LED will come right off, and it leaves you with just this. So now all you'd have to do is take a Dremel or a drill bit, create the hole from the back, and then you can just flush mount this just as I did to this. And I can assure you that the light output on this LED is going to be almost twice as good as it was before it was in that lens, which caused it to cloud up, and it made the LED seem so much less vibrant. This is actually going to remove all that and make this stock LED look like a custom LED. But if you have a hole that's already made, you might have to either create, you know, a new panel, or fill the hole with another kind of switch or some other kind of gadget, because you're going to need a significantly smaller hole for this LED that you've customized, as opposed to the one with the larger housing. Or if you're just kind of looking right now to buy a new LED and you're not really sure what you want, if you want a blue one, a red one, or, you know, you see different types, keep that in mind. It is an option, and most people can do it and they're not even aware that they can. So that's it. That's all I got to share with you guys today about doing some custom LED installations.